My name is Paige. I'm a community librarian at Deschutes Public Library. I'm excited to be here today to talk about Meet Art. Let's get started and find our supplies. Today we're going to be creating a masterpiece with a variety of materials, including marbles and paint. Now, if you don't have paint or marbles at home, you can use toothpaste, yarn, any other unusual round objects like bouncy balls, or even small rocks. You'll also want to find some unusual objects around your house, at least one. Maybe it's a whisk or a kazoo. It might even be a straw. The last item you'll need for supplies is paper. We're ready to go. Let's get started creating a masterpiece. If you don't have paint at home, another option is using ribbons or yarn. About 5 pieces, more or less. Find a place outside, and just like Jackson Pollock standing up, swirl and splat. Swirl and splat. Do this for about 5 times, more or less, and you'll end up with your abstract piece of art. Now we're ready to make our masterpiece. Now this could get a little bit messy, so I recommend using a container or a box that you have around the home. Place your piece of paper in the container. Then you're going to add your paint. I recommend using at least 2 different colors. We've selected purple and blue. Now you're adding a little bit of paint to each. Now with Jackson Pollock, he actually used his paintbrush. We're going to use marbles. So we're going to add the paint first, where Jackson Pollock would put his paintbrush into the paint and then be splattering and twirling. All right, we've got purple. Next we're going to add blue. Once we've added your paint, you can add your marbles or bouncy ball. Now you're going to do the same thing you did if you tried the yarn out first. We're going to be swirling and splat. Swirling and splat. Now we're ready to splat with our marbles or bouncy balls. Swirling and splat. It's messy. We're dripping, splashing, and dribbles of paint all over. But instead of the floor, I would recommend using the container or, again, a box. Let's try again. Swirling and splat. Try different areas and focus on different areas of painting. What do you think Pollock was feeling when he painted his abstract pieces? Let's try it one more time with the bouncy ball. Swirling and splat. After dropping and splatting with your paint, try just moving your container around. Different movements, swirling and twirling, creating your abstract masterpiece. For your unusual objects, make sure it's covered in paint. And then you're going to make sure your hands are in the container and swirling and twirling above the paper or on the paper. It's up to you. Swirling and splatting. Creating your box or container abstract art piece. Similar to Jackson Pollock. If you're using toothpaste, I usually just find what's ever around the house, or try to find the brightest toothpaste possible to purchase, so it'll be bright as paint. You're going to give it about 2 swirls and splats. Ready? After you've created your masterpieces, take a look at the Portland Art Museum or the Museum of Modern Art and discover a new abstract artist. Have fun creating abstract art, and thanks for joining us for Meet Art. Again, my name is Paige. Thanks for joining me today with Meet Art. For more online library programs, go to DeschutesLibrary.org and the YouTube channel. See you at the library.